Let's see. Some cultural life topic questions. So these are similar to some maturity questions. Do you prefer, let's see if I can do this. Do you prefer watching films with subtitles or dubbed? Why? Well, I'm different than you guys because my native tongue is English. So I wish I could learn Czech better. I wish you guys did not have so many things dubbed so that there were some more subtitles. But for you guys, you probably would answer this could be something like, well, I prefer, or for me, you could say, for me, uh, you know, subtitles work well. Or I even like watching shows in original English with neither subtitles nor dubbed. So you could say something like that. Number two, what kind of movies, series, videos do you like? Why? You could say, I have some favorite YouTubers. I really enjoy watching this guy, MDB, or whatever his name is. I really, I like videos about, or this guy does videos about gaming. He shows you how to get to the highest levels. And so I enjoy watching those videos. I usually watch, you know, 15, 20 minutes of those per evening, or every other day. Or I like movies. My favorite genre is, I like horror movies. Or I'm really keen on series. My favorite series is How I Met Your Mother. Why? Well, I really like it because it's really funny. The jokes are very clever. The writing is clever. Okay. Do you think someone who watches a lot of TV is lazy? No, but if they have a lot of extra time to watch a lot of TV, it depends what you mean by a lot. If they have a lot of extra time to watch a lot of extra TV, then I guess they don't have a very full life and I feel kind of bad for them. But maybe some people love the fantasy and they learn a lot of things about foreign lands and history and stuff from TV. Is there any genre of music that you dislike? I don't know. I don't really listen to opera. So, an instrument that I especially like, I really like guitar. Probably my favorite instrument. Dislike, not really. Talk about behavior during theater performances. I think for number 5, you should behave really proper at the theater compared to the cinema. So at the theater, well, in both places, I think you should be quiet while you're watching the movie so you're not interrupting other people. Okay? So, you should also have some etiquette about not like moving around too much and talking, getting up and sitting down, things like that during the movie or during the play. So at the theater, I think behavior, you wear certain clothing at the theater, so you dress more fancy maybe at the theater. Cinema, you can be more relaxed with your friends and stuff. So that could be also what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. How do you find out about cultural events? Well, I look on Facebook, like events, or you can look online on any number of websites about what's happening, different events. You can have them like stream automatically sent to your email with an RSS feed. So, sometimes friends tell me about some concert or something going on, so I can find out from friends now and then. Do you read much? Other than textbooks and planning lessons lately, no, not very much at all. Do you read books in English? Well, yeah, me, yeah. Do you? A little bit. Have you ever read a book in English? What was it? Did you like it? Was it easy? Was it hard? Have you read a dual language book? So that's number 7. Number 8, tell me about some different forms of art. Well, there's you have abstract art, So you have these Picasso cubist kind of things, and then you have you know some. I'm not very good with art at all. If you are artists, you can help me out here, but you have people like portraits and art that people do pictures of people, and then there's also still life of objects, right? That you can paint. So you can work in paint. I think photography could be considered a form. It is definitely a form of art as well. So you're sort of painting with light with photography if you're a good photographer. So, do you like taking photographs? That's a good question. What cultural activities do you prefer? Why? I would say for art museums. Some people like to go see them and view art. I really like street art. So there's a famous, maybe you can tell me in the comments, famous Czech artist. He does a lot of stuff in Prague and Bohemia with these like really crazy constructions that he makes outside that are really unusual and eye-catching. I don't know his name. Tell me about musical festivals. Well, you can go with your friends. Sometimes it's really loud. There can be a variety of types of music there, so you have to know who's playing, which ones you want to see. There's usually junky food there. Some of it is tasty. If it's raining, it's muddy and that's kind of nasty. But if it's nice weather, that's cool. Music festivals. So some of the big ones, Ostrava has Colors of Ostrava, which is probably the biggest one in Czech. You have Beats for Love, things like this that have quite a large number of people and a lot of stages, and they attract some really famous people. So you can see some big named people in those big festivals. Tell me about William Shakespeare. I have a whole thing on William Shakespeare that you should look at on Google Classroom. Hamlet, Taming of the Shrew, Othello is a really good one. And I could tell you, the themes of those plays with Othello and the jealousy and rage, and how his quote friend Iago makes him jealous about his wife Desdemona, and how she, they end up fighting and something else. I don't remember. Speak on your own 2.5 minutes about your cultural life. Yay.